Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
So you say 22 degrees and you think, oh, that's warm. But it's not at the moment. It's cold.
Well, it's 10 right now. It's chilly.
I know. I love winter. I love being chilly, but I don't like my house to be cold. How do you heat your house?
Oh, we had an air conditioner that didn't work for some time since we bought the house, but I recently got it fixed and I've used it. I thought, how good's this? Why don't we get into this more? And then I saw a power bill. I went, oh, hang on a minute. It's a fortune.
I've got
a wood fire as well.
And do you use that?
Yeah. I go around and I collect sticks. You see me just collecting sticks and I just get wood.
And make a fire. I understand how the process goes, Brendan. You're not the first person to build a fire.
Really? You should have a crack at it.
Because our houses, by and large, are cold in winter, aren't they? We've got heating, but the downstairs area is like a barn, and the hot air just goes upstairs. So I have to put the fan on to sleep because it's so hot upstairs and it's still freezing downstairs. We just don't do our houses very well in the same way that, meaning overseas, they have ducted air conditioning, they have great insulation, they have double glazing on their glass. We don't seem to do that in Australia. I saw a TikTok from a Canadian girl who's explaining how cold she is in Melbourne.
The most messed up part about living in Australia is that people genuinely say to me, oh, well, you're Canadian, so you shouldn't be able to feel the cold. When I can confidently tell you that the coldest that I have ever been is living in a Melbourne share house in the middle of July and lying in my own bed, trying to fall asleep, being able to see my own breath while only being able to warm myself with a tiny space heater and an electric blanket. Like, I don't know why everyone in Australia was like, let's not insulate our houses. Let's all just put on a Kathmandu jacket and call it a day.
She's right.
True.
That's how we often sleep in winter, freezing with the breath coming out of our mouths. It's like we deny we have a winter. I think in Queensland people deny there's a summer. My mother used to say, can you put the aircon on? She said, no, it's only hot for a few days. Oh, my God, it's killing me. Same here in Sydney. I think we imagine we don't have a winter.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. My sister-in-law had a place in Janelli, and I swear it was colder in the house than outside the house.
Yes, I often feel that at my house. I leave the house and go, actually, it's warmer out here. It's nice to come into work because look how warm, we can adjust the air conditioning and be warm. Our houses are different, aren't they?
Well, we adjust the air conditioning a fair bit in the studio that I've learned since Jen Y. Rye's not here.
Jen Y. Rye is my friend. Historically, all buildings, office buildings, were set to the male core body temperature. And women have been working for a number of years, it might surprise you to hear, which is why women often suffer because the temperature doesn't suit them. We often freeze. No, it's true. It's true.
So what is the male core body
I can't remember the number, but it was set for the male comfort. And women's body, all the heat that takes for the reproductive organs, all of that, our extremities get cold. We prefer a different temperature.
But you're not reproducing anymore.
Well, that's what will tell my body that.
Well, maybe you should have a meeting. So, hey, listen, ovaries.
Hey, ovaries. When I went to see the doctor and they say, your ovaries have, and then they looked at my face and said, are sleeping. It's all right. You can let me down easy.
They're asleep.
They're asleep.